Hello and welcome to this review video of the Italian box, which I will demonstrate on my beloved BMW 435D, which is a 2016 model and it is considered to be stage 2 tuned. This car has various modifications, as you can see in the video. Many of them are aero modifications and has some few engine modifications. For example, it has quad exhaust with back box delete, but it has all the emission devices in place, so it is fully road legal and MOTs can be passed without problem. But in terms of software, I'm trusting the Italian box, and I'd like to clarify before anything else that this is an honest review and I'm not paid by the company to make this video. I'm just an enthusiastic customer and I want to make it a little wider known, this great product that they produce. So let me show you the Italian box. Let me pop the bonnet. This is where the Italian box is mounted with cable ties, and it has two connectors. One of them is back there at the manifold pressure sensor, and the other one is at the front, which goes to the rail pressure sensor. So this is for the fuel pressure increase, and that one is for the boost pressure increase. So this car has also some engine modifications, and the main one is a custom built exhaust which, with additional pipes feeding into the stock airbox with a high flow air filter, and also CFD optimized ram air scoops which increase static pressure at the intake. But as I said, in terms of software for the engine, I'm just using the Italian box. So let me quickly go through the advantages and the disadvantages of the Italian box. So firstly, for the advantages, I believe that this is the best product on the market because it allows you an incredible level of customization, which is only equivalent to a rolling road on the dyno stage 1 or 2 tune. It is as good but is much cheaper, and it is the best on the market because it's fully customizable. It's the only tuning box that allows you to select the fuel increase and the boost pressure increase at each RPM, and essentially you're doing the tuning yourself. So, and this allows you to utilize any engine upgrades you might have, as this car has, for example, and allows you to make the most out of it without any danger for the engine. And the main reason is that tuners, they typically remove all the engine protection systems like torque limiters, or for instance sometimes they disable the EGR valve, which is firstly illegal and incurs a fine if detected, and also increases too much the engine temperatures, and this is very damaging for the engine. So all these are removed, but the Italian box does not affect any of these things and allows you to fully utilize any modifications you might have. Secondly, since it is an additional unit, you can remove it at any moment for insurance purposes or for warranty purposes, and also you do not risk being removed. The tune, if you had a tune, a software tune, you would risk the danger of being removed by the dealer if you have to go back for whatever reason, like a service, or for example these cars have every 2 years they have a recall to replace as a precaution the EGR cooler, and therefore you risk, for example, a danger of your software being overridden. But if you have a tuning box like the Italian box, you don't have any risk of your software being overridden because it's an additional unit. So as I said, I think it's the best product on the market. So in terms of disadvantages, I can think of just one, and it's a very small one. For people who just want to make the most power and the most torque at every RPM out of their diesel cars, regardless of whether they have any modifications, then this box is not for you. Because it is a box for the enthusiasts who are willing to enjoy the cars on the road to find the optimal settings. If you just want to have the optimal settings done by somebody else and you're not into doing things yourself for the car, then this tuning box is probably not for you. Otherwise, if you're interested in driving and finding the optimal settings yourself, then this is the best tuning box on the market. Thank you very much for watching.